sitting front row, and Jazzy Davidson wearing her shoes. So a lot of subplots to this one as we are underway. USC wearing the home whites, the Oregon Ducks in the road green. London Jones also getting the start today, her 4th of the season. Her 1st season at USC, moving just across the city from UCLA. And here she is, ball in her hands. From the corner, 3-ball, no good. And Katie Fiso, the sophomore standout for Oregon, has it. Inside, Oregon goes down low. Ehis Etute with a strong move to get Oregon started.
Just quick, right out of that miss by USC. Oregon in transition. They look to put it down at the block. A quick, easy bucket. If they can get going, again, a team that puts up a whole bunch of points, about 80, what about 79 a game?
Oregon zone has been extremely effective. A lot of steals out of the zone. Their guards are long. This time they force the miss.
13 games with 10 or more steals, which is tied for 3rd most in the country, Elise.
You don't think of a zone with steals.
Yeah, but see, they have length. Oregon has length, they can tip. And when they tip, they can gather the ball. That's a live ball turnover for them.
With no Kennedy Smith.
That's right. That's exactly what I was just about to say, is she's got to stay in there. There's got to be other players that have the opportunity to step up here today and put some points on the board without Kennedy Smith giving them what she gives them. And she's been averaging in double figures the last several games.
I'm going to welcome you in. We are just underway here in Los Angeles at the Galen Center. Oregon with the early 2-0 lead. No Kennedy Smith for USC, the sophomore defensive standout, day-to-day with a knee injury. She got banged up in the UCLA game. So USC having to play through a loss of one of their better players. Aaliyah Samuels, ball in her hand, getting the start in her place. Here is Jazzy Davidson, the lefty from the state of Oregon. Loses handle for a moment, and a good anticipation.
They turn people over. Their numbers this year, very impressive.
Davidson, the soft touch won't go. Rebounded by Kara Dunn. She puts it back up. She's denied, and then Etaya. Here's Fiso, off the mark, but the rebound from Etute. She is one of the best in terms of rebounding rate in the nation.
22.5%, the highest rate in the Big Ten.
Katie Fiso throws that one up and in with a soft touch. She's so creative when she gets 2 feet in the paint.
I like the energy that she brings to the sport of basketball. She loves the game. You can see defensively she gets after it. Offensively, she's got, you know, just a great presence about her.
Go SC! Go SC!
Jazzy Davidson getting it poked away. 54 with the Oregon Ducks, led into the Final Four back in 2019, but a nice year for the Ducks. 20 wins last season, 2nd round of the NCAA tournament. As we mentioned, their top 20, nobody with more than 1 to start this game. Jazzy, one way through the screen, now to her right. Ooh, pretty pass inside, and finishing that one was Laura Williams.
Well, Oregon tried to take away the left hand of Jazzy Davidson, and then she just went the other way and got through the double of Oregon, and then just a nice low pass. And Williams was able to finish. You like the creativity of Davidson there to elude the defenders.
Nice pass inside here, and a little creativity from Jacobs with the left.
Tough shot. I mean, she's got that. She is strong. She's one of those players that she's going to get down there and bruise and be tough inside the paint. Over the last 5 games, she's averaging team-leading 15.5 points and 8.5 rebounds, Elise.
3-ball off the mark, but USC comes away with the offensive rebound. London Jones tees it up. Too strong. Fight for the board, and it's Katie Fiso coming away with it, and Oregon will push.
Little transition here. You can get a spot up 3.
Good look from Sophia Bell, won't drop off the back iron, and Malia Samuels wants to run.
Oh, great one.
Great pass inside, and that is a wide open bucket for Dunn.
What a dime, but really it was the seal, right? I mean, the seal of Dunn to be able to get that position, turn, give me the ball, she said, and just great heads up with eyes up the court. And she had her defender pin on her right hip. Want to win that, win it all.
Well, of course, Indiana went into Autzen earlier this year and got a win, and Oregon's trying to get some payback. We will see. Should be fun to watch. 3-ball off the mark. Jazzy Davidson with that long reach. Gets the board, triggers the three, no good. Ari Long snatches the board.
Well, when Davidson plays vertical with her length, she can be so effective. You saw right there, she grabbed, tipped herself for an O board and a chance at a 3-point. Didn't get it, but that's what she can do.
USC to start this game. Here's Mia Jacobs, the Australian transfer from Fresno State. Played here in this building last year with the Bulldogs and had a nice outing and lost to SC. Sarah Rambis, aggressive take, gets in the lane. First one won't go, second won't either, and London Jones has it. Dunn, nice give pass to Samuels, deep set, knocks it in.
That deep right corner has been open for USC, and that's the second long ball from there, the first one that they made, and you can't let Samuels get hot. London Jones has had a good look from 3 without a contest in her face, so Oregon's gonna have to make sure that they take care of that 3-ball by contesting.
Now, Malia Samuels has started 11 games this season. She has started most of the time. Did not start against UCLA, but back out there and hits the big 3. Jacobs with an answer 3.
Well, at UCLA, for Oregon, she eclipsed the 1,500 career points at UCLA. And you just love what she brings to this team, scoring and rebounding, but also defense as well.
Fake to the corner for Samuels, then she penetrates and goes to the corner. That's Kara Dunn knocking it down. She's an outstanding 3-point shooter. Last year at Georgia Tech, one of the best in the ACC.
I'll tell you, USC is putting the ball on the floor, and they're getting downhill. And when they do that, they've got that kick out on that deep right corner, continues to be open. And then at the other end, here's that penetration, the kick out. Fiso tries to get out into the corner and contest, but good shot.
Rambis looking for the mid-range jumper, not there for her on that shot, so SC will have it with a 10-9 lead here, and at 2.5 to go in the first frame. 21st ranked USC, they're number 20 in the net rankings. Oregon unranked, but 25 in the net rankings, which is how the NCAA tournament selection committee decides who gets in and out. Good take, and it scrambles the defense. Now a fight for it. And Samuels comes away with it. Davidson, pretty rotation, and it splashes home.
Well, a miss and a loose ball for USC, and then they scramble, they pick it up, and the defense isn't really set. And Dave Hall, get this, Clackamas Sisterhood, which is where Jazzy's from, and they are the color of her high school. And she made that 3 right in front of Sabrina.
I love it. She said that she grew up in Clackamas, which is just outside of the Portland area, watching Sabrina Ionescu. Great pick, and all the way down. Kara Dunn has been very active here early. No Kennedy Smith, and she has stepped up her game.
That's what Lindsay Gottlieb has asked with Kennedy Smith being out. Every player to step up and do something a little bit more.
It is an 8-0 USC run. No run stopper there. The 3-ball off. London Jones looking to add on. Dunn. No good. Williams with the rebound, and it's popped out to London Jones. She's never shy, and that 3-ball is good. She is a sniper with any kind of room.
Got some 3-point shooters that are hot now for USC, so they're penetrating. They're also spreading the floor out. Oregon really has their challenge for them with having to make sure they're guarding all the pieces offensively for the Trojans.
It is an 11-0 run and a 16-3 run combined, and another takeaway by USC. Jazzy Davidson, the outstanding freshman, has it. to Dunn, and she gets it done. Another 3-ball. USC is on a tear here in the first quarter. Bell trying to stop it, no. Muhammad onto the floor, coming away with the first rebound. Can't get the second one to go. Davidson, 22 seconds here in the first. And Lindsay Gottlieb says, settle it down. We want the last shot. It is a 19-3 run here to finish the first quarter, and it could be more.
Transition has been kind to USC.
Samuels to Dunn, into the lane, and Oregon's defense. Her career at Georgia Tech. 7 points, 2 assists. She's in double figures. Make it a dozen. And that is it. The first quarter in the books.
And she said Kennedy Smith is going to be out with a lower leg injury for maybe the next week and a half, 2 weeks. They really just don't know. And they're just sort of
in the nation. And for USC, they started cold and then got hot. 5 for their last 5 from deep. Jazzy, fade away, too strong. Muhammad grabs the board. Stare at Tahina. Gotta love the new color in the hair. It was like a bleach blonde. Now it's got all kinds of colors.
Kelly Graves says it changes colors every day.
I asked her who her hairdresser is in Eugene and how did she find her? The transfer from Washington State. Cody Berry, the longtime assistant coach for Kelly Graves, saying it's a heat map on her head. Gotta get her hot in this game. Dunn, big first quarter, gets it stripped away. Here's Etute.
Oh, nice pick.
Yeah, London Jones, the quick hand. Etute, mid-range jumper, rattles around and drops. Sophomore out of Luxembourg.
She can give you that from that mid-range. That was a good kickback to get a much-needed bucket for Oregon.
Samuels at 5'6". Oh, Samuels goes down on the baseline, and she looks a bit distressed. Ball back in her hands. The point guard knows it, has to flip that one up, and it hits rim. It looks like she's going to be okay. Etute trying to push. Ball gets deflected and taken away by Davidson. Jazzy on the move, draws the contact, and it gets stripped. And the counter is Oregon, and SC's defense able to get back. Oregon's going to have to run an offense. Bell turning. And now it's Ari Long. The quick trigger from the mid-range is good.
Yeah, nice little curl up from that left wing, and she just positioned herself. She knew that ball was going to be coming over from that right side, and they put it to her, and she just has a nice little jumper there from the free throw line.
A 10-point lead for USC on their home floor. Oregon has not won here in the Galen Center since 2021. Jones in the corner. Tahina wants to keep her there. 2 on the shot clock. Davidson realizes and gets all the way to the cup.
That's her length, right? I mean, she had about 2.9 seconds, and she just took one dribble, but the length of her got her with that just long left, smooth finish.
Long. Hard off the window, but it bounces back to the Ducks. Bell trying to get that shot off. I think Jazzy Davidson got a piece of it. The leading shot blocker in the Big Ten at 6'1", and it ends up in the hands of Tahina, who knocks down the 3.
Not going to go out to retail, but it is Jazzy Davidson's favorite shoes. She likes to wear the Sabrina 3s. So she'll debut those tonight, and it was only appropriate that she do that against Oregon and when Sabrina was in the house.
Well, the NCAA all-time leader in triple-doubles, Sabrina Ionescu. It's always fun to have her in the house. Here is Malia Samuels off the window, a bit too strong. Muhammad with the rebound, and Tahina has it. Oh, Jazzy Davidson using that length, getting off the floor quickly. 2-on-1, a soft pass over to Samuels, and it is a fast break to perfection.
There's a little bit more of how that verticality of Jazzy Davidson with her length. I mean, she's got a great wingspan, and she plays the wingspan very, very well. But it's the verticality that can be a game changer, especially defensively.
The 3-ball off the front rim for Long. Good ball movement. SC trying to spin the defense of Oregon, and player-to-player defense on this set. Samuels into the lane with 2 feet. Well, wouldn't she be an amazing setter?
Oh, she would be.
Those soft hands, left-handed, 6'1", and she's getting bothered right now by Ari Long. The 3-ball, oh, that is just money.
Here we go.
I mean, she was getting poked by Ari Long, and then uses the screen, and a little bit of extra on that 3-ball. Etute, a couple of white jerseys in the area, and she
Great screen.
Jazzy Davidson now 8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Shortest one. She's
Shortest,
6'1". Here she is, trying to pester Estera Tahina.
She had 2 blocks in the first 7 minutes at UCLA last weekend.
Tahina gets to the nail and knocks in the jumper.
Really good look there by Tahina. We saw her do that at Washington State, and she's just a player that's just, you know, solid. They need to be able to put the ball in the hands more, put her in that position more too, so she can knock down those shots. She did not play the other day against Northwestern. They didn't really need her, but they knew that she would be able to go today in a game and not turn the ball over. That Michigan game that went to overtime, 3 assists, no turnovers. Montana, 4 assists, no turnovers, 5 steals, 6 points. Those are the kind of lines that if you're a coach, hard to take a player like that off the floor and not give him the minutes that you need.
Inside, Etute getting bothered by Williams. Still can't get it to go. High off the window, off the mark. Jones asks for the pick from Williams. Hits the roller. Rebound! That one rolls around, won't drop. And Katie Fiso will push. Just 2 points for the Ducks' leading scorer. Ball in her hands right now. Nice dribble. Long has it, kicks it to Jacobs. Too strong.
I like that dribble and kick though.
Davidson thought about it. The defense pushes up, she gets in the lane, leaves it short, and a fight for the offensive.
Gottlieb and 4 O boards. That was a Nebraska team ranked 20th in the nation. And there is Kennedy Smith.
Kick out Davidson, too strong, and Coach Lindsay Gottlieb talking about some of the superpowers of one of the best freshmen in the nation, Jazzy Davidson, said she doesn't get tired. Like, she can just run and run, and her mom, of course, a long-distance sprinter that went to the University of Oregon.
Great to see Nikki on this staff. You and I had a chance to talk a little hoops with Nikki earlier today at Shoot Around. Always a pleasure.
One of the great UCLA Bruins won the Pac-10 tournament back in '06. Here's London, what a slice to the rim. And then picked nearly by Malia Samuels, but
players are moving with it and good things are happening. And just right now, USC is just being very effective, and they're being very effective off of penetration. They're getting to the rim.
Mia Jacobs trying to draw contact, no whistle comes, and the Ducks have some numbers. Jacobs hustling back, and so USC will set it up. SC without Kennedy Smith has been very effective. We wondered how they would be able to react without one of their best scorers and defenders, and Kara Dunn is having herself a night. Well, Kara Dunn, 14 points, 6 boards. Her season high with USC was 21 points at Notre Dame. She's got 14 in the first half. She only averages 11 per game. She's already blown past that. Jacobs, the Ducks' best three-point shooter, can't leave her open. She already hit 1 in this game, make it 2.
Good shot there. That was really good ball movement by Oregon, passing the ball around, passing up a good shot for a great shot. Jacobs spotting up there, and nice in rhythm for her.
That is something you circle on the scouting report. Mia Jacobs, 40% three-point shooter. She also leads the Ducks in makes, so effective and efficient. Jazzy, 2 on the shot clock. Oh, the scoop shot off the window goes down. She's got so many ways she can score the basketball. She's in double figures now, 10 points, 5 boards for Jazzy. She's got the ball head up. Oh, and that time, Battle, the two grew up together, played against each other since 5th grade, way back in elementary school at the YMCA. Great matchup. Malia Samuels so far has been very sharp defensively against her former teammate. Two on the shot clock. Have to squeeze off the shot, hits rim. Ari Long has it at the buzzer, and that ends the first half. For Kara Dunn, stepping up her game with the loss of Smith, who is averaging double figures, 10 points per game for the Trojans, as Ari Long triggers the jumper, that one off the rim. Etute with the O-board. She is trapped on the baseline to top that mark of 21 points. I looked up her career high, 39 points versus Georgia Tech when she was playing for Georgia Tech. So she's got a long ways to go from 39. That's a big old game.
That'll be a big one. Well, she's scored in double figures the last 4 games and make it 5 games today with that double figure reaching in just that first quarter.
Mia Jacobs with the takeaway inside. Ari Long, good look, won't drop. Davidson with her 6th rebound. Jazzy gets to her spot, jumper won't drop.
And she's literally getting position, and she is working hard to pin her defender, and she did that and drew the foul.
So thought about it and then triggered the jumper, and it's good. It just inside the 3-point line.
Her first 3-pointer of this game, or second, excuse me, second.
Inside.
Last time I was here, I was calling USC. She had 8 points, 8 rebounds in that game, and I was so impressed. Four of those rebounds offense, and she was just on fire from rebounding with some putbacks. She's got really good game. She can bring a really good piece to this USC squad.
Sophia Bell knocks in her first triple. Now the Ducks take it away. It's still number 26, and the Oregon Ducks, a 5-0 run coming out of the halftime locker room.
Yeah, Bell with a 3 and Fiso with a 2. And they are looking to attack a good start for this Oregon Duck team to this second half.
Penetration by Fiso, ball kicked out to Jacobs, their best 3-point shooter. Good offense, just couldn't knock it in. London Jones bullying her way to the hoop, and the smallest player on the court playing big on that drive.
She has been effective off the bounce. She is not just a 3-point spot-up shooter, but she has hurt the Ducks here tonight off that bounce and penetration.
Jones has got 7. Jacobs, mid-range jumper to the left of the rim, fight for the rebound, and
I thought it was too easy. Looked like she wanted to come off and kind of run the offense, but she was like, hey, coach, I got this lane open, and it's a left-hand-sided open lane.
Even though there's so much pressure on her shoulders, she's been named college basketball's #1 impact freshman in the nation, leading SC in 4 different statistical categories, but she's just a really good teammate. And speaking with her, seems just like a very humble, wonderful young lady. London Jones behind the back. Oh, and Ari Long strips it away. And then, as London Jones tried to retreat up court, Tank.
Been effective both on both sides of the court here tonight.
And she's pretty active defensively. That jumper short by Fiso just has been unable to get into an offensive rhythm here today. Long lead out pass to Dunn, and she's up to 16 points after the bucket. Here's the lefty, Avery Kane, the sophomore transfer from UCLA. Her jumper won't go. Tussle for shouting distance. They have proven the ability to come back from double digits. But what do they need to find to be able to get back in this one, Tammy?
Well, it's going to start with defense, right? I mean, this is a good defensive team. We talked about the steals. We talked about their numbers in terms of how they turn people over. But
oh my goodness, that was a bullying move by Etute. So strong.
Used her strength to get there, but it's got to just start with the defense. And if they can just stop USC a bit, get a couple stops, and then go back on the other end and score.
Where the rebounding has been a problem for the Ducks. Malia Samuels weaving her way through traffic, looking for a seam. Pulls it out, gets it to Jones. Shovel pass inside, and it rolls in from Laura Williams.
Williams, who was up the lane, and Jones just kept getting downhill, and it was a nice shovel pass right in that tight pocket there as Williams was up the lane. But Elise, you mentioned rebounds, right? USC at the half, 13-0 boards.
Well, that kind of play will get you back into it. The three-point play, need some tough buckets like that. They are getting outscored in the paint 20-12 and getting out-rebounded 33-22. So Oregon has got to find a way to get tougher inside the lane. Vivian Iwuchukwu onto the floor, number 0, setting the screen for Jazzy. She kicks it. This is Mendez who knocks in the 3 ball.
Well, I like the way Oregon's Jacobs was helping on Jazzy Davidson, but then just Jazzy Davidson, she sees the court so well. She knew that there was help there. Jacobs had stopped her, and she just kicked it out to the spot-up shooter, and then they make it.
Etute. Triple-double in front of the NCAA's all-time career triple-double leader, Sabrina Ionescu, who's sitting front row, and while she's wearing her shoes.
That would be something. You are correct.
That would be something.
It's a great storyline, and there is Sabrina there.
Looking on is her former team, the Oregon Ducks, trying to find a way to battle back, now within 13, and get their first win inside the Galen Center since 2021. Overall, USC has beaten Oregon 4 games in a row, and so Oregon looking to break that skid as well. Malia Samuels takes off from the 3-point line and rejected. Katie Fiso rising up. Sophia Bell all the way in, finishing with the offhand.
Yeah, a very nice drive. That lane was open there. She had to go to curl all the way to the other side, but the key is she didn't stop. She kept going, stayed all the way through her play.
Good backdoor cut from Samuels, but the University of Oregon defense there to take it away. Etute in the lane, count it. She sprung wide open.
I looked over at that last bucket there, that and one call at Sabrina Ionescu, and she was fired up about the last 2 defensive stops and this little mini run that the Ducks are on.
Etute could not convert the 3-point play.
Very quick because she has a quick and...
That is Mia Jacobs' 3rd foul, the Ducks' best 3-point shooter and their 2nd leading scorer. And now it gets almost taken away. Good hustle play by Fiso as that one was up for grabs. Now Malia Samuels snatches it right into Etute. No whistle, it comes late.
With Malia Samuels, who's so quick and is very handsy.
Just a 38% foul shooter on the season, splits a pair. And now Fiso has it with some room. pull-up. That is smooth.
Really nice. Floats in the air just a bit away from the basket, but she got squared up with that shot.
Jazzy Davidson looking for the three, grabs her own rebound. She's got a double-double, 10.
Opportunity, so again, a great effort. No over the back there, just illegal contact, if you will, was not made. Great activity by Iwachukwu to make a big play.
So Davidson hitting the free throw. She's up to 12 points, 10 boards, 5 assists, triple-double watch. Fiso has the mismatch, the switch. With the post player on her, she penetrates, kicks it to Kane, and her three ball won't go. Davidson. Eyes up. Gets it over to Dunn. 16 points for Kara Dunn in this one. And the travel shuffling this team up. A lot of players she wishes were on the floor for this year's squad. Instead, watching from the sideline in this game alone, Juju Watkins, Kennedy Smith, who will be back. She is day-to-day. And another great-looking recruit, Sataya Fagan from Australia, the 5-star international prospect, is on the bench and is learning, but most likely will not play this season. Here's Dunn with the board.
When I saw Fagan today at shoot-around, she has a lot more length than I thought. Seeing her in person is a lot different than seeing her, you know, either on TV or on social media. Her length is going to continue to will pay off for this USC team that likes to recruit length.
Well, Lizzie Gottlieb is doing an outstanding job in recruiting. The three ball is good from Sophia Bell. That is her second three on 6 attempts.
Ranked second on this team in made three-pointers. Got a good, nice three-point shot, and that one timely there by Bell.
And was a GA, is a 5-star international recruit. A big-time get for Lindsay Gottlieb.
She has long legs, but she's incredibly athletic. Good ball handling. Can score at all levels.
That three ball drops in. Mia Jacobs continues to hit the three ball well. She is 3 of 5. Inside the quick bucket, Iwachukwu. And talking about recruiting for USC, it's not just Fagan, but also Sanaya Hall, the #1 senior in the nation at the high school level, will be here next year. Oh, what a dime! Hey, 20 points make it blackjack for Kara Dunn, and that ties her season high. USC, Amina Muhammad with the dribble handoff to Tahina. Sarah Tahina directing traffic. Now Bell pressured by Davidson. 2 on the shot clock. Rambis squeezes the shot off, won't drop, and that will be the end to the third quarter. It just goes on and on. All of those games available on Big Ten Plus. So go get signed up today, and we'll see you in Indy March 4th through 9th for the Big Ten tournament. Kara Dunn, 21 points, looking to add to it. She is denied. And then in a battle for the boards, the whistle blows. And this was after the shot. Foul
number 23, Sarah Rambis.
Against Sarah Rambis.
Boy, Dunn and Rambis come down pretty hard. There's Rambis right on top of Dunn. Manages to avoid kicking Dunn.
I think Dunn, a good call. She kind of wrapped her arm around and took Rambis with her. Excuse me, I would say that it's a call. I think they missed that hook. Little extracurricular things that go on in the paint. Katie Fiso, ball in her hands. On the move, all the way in, floats it up and in. Tough make.
Ooh, big reach. Has to be a long reach, but that is just the athletic ability that you're used to seeing this season with Katie Fiso. Those are the type big-time score she can give you.
She kicks it over to Rambis, and she has another bucket. Nice feed from Fiso.
Good distribution there, and that's what USC wants to try to slow down and stop, because they respect her as a passer, and they did that in the first half. But Katie Fiso has been much more active here in this second half.
Samuels circling around, ball gets poked loose, but remains with SC. Now Samuels triggers a 3-ball. Won't drop, and Oregon will have it. Down by 9. Still plenty of time in this one for Oregon. Katie Fiso up to 8 points, 6 boards, 4 assists. She is the Ducks' leading scorer at 15 points per game. And a lot of attention has been paid to her. These two former state champs on the same team at Garfield High School. Malia Samuels on defense, Katie Fiso, ball in her hands. And matched up a lot tonight. Fiso takes the big screen from Etute, and her jumper rolls in. Shooter's touch for Fiso.
Yeah, great screen there to get open, and really you got to point to Etute to just try to help her to get open. So credit to her, does a nice job, and Fiso has to finish that.
Davidson might have rushed that one, does not find rim. Fiso has it. The two collide, no call. Now Rambis fires, and it rolls off the rim. Jones has it. All the way into Rambis, she holds her ground, no whistle. Now Tahina has it. Looking up, 3-on-2, into Etute. And she scores it, watch out. The Ducks are flying. And they also trailed by 18 to 6th-ranked Michigan. Roared all the way back to take the lead, but couldn't close it. Fiso with a deflection nearly took it away. Out of the timeout, that would have been gigantic.
What you're talking about there, Elise, is something that Kelly Graves talked to us at Shoot-Around about. He says, we are always fighting. We're always making sure that we're competing. We might be losing by 12, 14, 16, but we're always fighting.
Oh, London Jones got the good look, but it rolled off. Oregon with the ball, down by 5. Here in the 4th quarter, USC has yet to score a bucket. Rambis inside, pretty good look, too much on it. Davidson with the rebound, 12 points, 12 boards, getting in the lane. She won't get the attempt at the rim to go, and last touched by a Trojan.
Rambis is getting some good looks in and around the paint, right at the bucket, and she's just getting a little bit too much on her shot. Her shot has been long, her shot has been just off. If she can just connect on a couple of those shots, boy, I'll tell you what, they could really use a couple from her right now, because she's pretty close to the rim when taking those shots.
Oregon's defense clamping down, 4 for 17 shooting for Davidson, and Fiso gets all the way to the rim. It is a 3-point game here in LA.
They have not had an answer for Fiso. USC has not had an answer in this second half for her.
Done, good look, corner won't drop, and Oregon clears the board. A chance to tie with a 3-ball. USC, no buckets in the 4th quarter, and Etute physical, getting the position and drawing a couple of foul shots.
She had Williams pinned on her tail side. And, you know, I like how she tries to at least potentially get the 3-point play, too.
Etute on the season, a 73% foul shooter. And she knocks in the first.
Well, they believe that she is really just tapping into her raw potential right here in her 2nd season at Oregon.
So here in the 4th quarter, USC 0 for 8, Oregon 5 for 7, and a couple of foul shots put in by Etute. It has been all all Oregon against SC, a 12-0 start, and into the lane. That streak is blocked. London Jones, the senior, stepping up for a much-needed run stopper.
Very timely here by London Jones. Coming off the screen, and again, she wants to cross over. She wants to use that strong left-hand side. She is a lefty. She sees the lane, and she has taken that left lane to the rack successfully many times here tonight.
The first points of the fourth quarter coming with less than 6 minutes on the clock. Tuhina trying to get it to Etute, and USC's defense grabs the steal. Davidson, 4 for 17 shooting in this game against Oregon's length. Jones, a three-point from deep after the three-point play the traditional way. London Jones, a 6-0 personal run for the Trojans. From Riverside, California, just purchased her first home along with her 2 older sisters. Doing great. Fiso gets denied, and SC's defense stepping it up here over the last couple of possessions. Jazzy too strong on the 3. The offensive rebound is tracked by Williams. Williams has 9 rebounds. A solid effort for her on the glass today.
Oh, Jazzy slipped, but she recovered.
3 on the shot clock. Jazzy's got to go. And it's pure. A 2-pointer inside the lane, or excuse me, inside the 3-point mark for Jazzy.
After she slipped, collected herself, gathered the ball, and realized the shot clock was moving down and had to take a quick shot, but another bucket by Etute. Boy, she is solid and impressive inside.
Really strong, just 6 feet, but plays much bigger. Samuels, the reverse, too much. Spins off the window. A 7-point advantage for SC today, but 14 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists. Rambis unable to connect at the foul line, and it remains a 7-point SC advantage.
Davidson wants it. She thinks that she has her defender pinned on her right hip up the lane, and she did.
London Jones lets it fly. Draws iron. And Katie Fiso pushing, long, open, flips it to Etute, and it won't go. Etute performances in a game that at one point looked like SC was in complete control. They led by 17 points. It was 35-18. That was within a minute and a half left to go before halftime, but Oregon has come out in the second half.
Yeah, it's a 2-possession game, and Oregon's got a chance to cut it here.
3:20 on the game clock for Katie Fiso and the Ducks to try to put another dent into this score. Good ball movement. Long had an opening. Instead, Fiso has it. Great cross-court pass. Etute no good on the first, gets the second. And Bell says, let's run a little bit. So the Oregon Ducks, rebounding-wise, they trail by 7 in the total boards, but Oregon will be shooting free throws the rest of this game.
With a big high hedge there by Williams to try to keep Fiso at bay.
Long, wide open, has a great look and knocks it home.
Boy, that was a great look, a wide open Long, had to hit it, confident, stepped up. You knew that as soon as that left her hand, she had the confidence that that was going in. Great shot, very timely.
It is a 3-point game. Into the lane, taken away, Etute. Taking it herself. Now flips it, back-to-back threes for Ari Long. And we are tied. SC led by 17 points, and this is how Oregon does it. We are all tied up. New ball game, folks. A 9-0 run. And the first lead for Oregon would be coming up. They have not led since 9-7. London Jones gets denied. Mia Jacobs with a volleyball block. 2 hands up. The roof.
Digging deep, the Ducks. Fighting, scraping, making big plays, stepping up in the second half.
Fiso turning the corner. Too strong, but Etute with the board.
Yeah, look at that, how Etute followed Fiso on the back.
You gotta love it. She started 1 for 6, has made 2 big threes in crunch time. And it's a new ball game. Sabrina Ionescu out shouting instructions and cheering on the Ducks from the front row. 21-8 in the 4th quarter. The freshman, Jazzy Davidson, with a double-double with points and boards, has it. It's deflected and stolen away. Oregon has the ball. Less than a minute to go here. Where do you think they're going to go?
Well, I think you gotta look for a shot by Long, but I think my first look would be Etute, or maybe go to Fiso. A long one by Jacobs.
Oh, what a look. Left open on the trap on Fiso. Fiso has the ball out of bounds. Long open from the corner, lets it fly. Bingo! 3 threes in a row.
Easier said than done. I get it.
The Ducks could not close it out after an 18-point comeback against Michigan when they took the lead. Can they close it out here after trailing by 17? Davidson, double team, no, and it is Ari Long with the rebound.
Quick steal here. You've got length on the inbound, and there's the quick foul by Samuels.
Possession game. This game, due to a lower leg injury, 2 free throws made for Fiso, and she's letting the fans hear about it. Fired up. What a comeback for USC has been erased. Jones from long range, no, and it hits the baseline. Oregon has it 6-2. Oregon just looking to put a bow on top of it, and that's what they're going to do. A huge comeback win for the Oregon Ducks, down 17 points. They roar back. They end the game on a 14-2 run. An incredible effort by Oregon on the road to snap that 4-game losing streak to USC.
They had to make some big plays. They had to dig deep defensively. They had to get back to what defensively they did last year and what they've been doing this year. And they did it, right? They took care of their scouting report in the second half, and then you had players like Fiso be able to become more effective in the second half that she was not in the first half.